Good morning, friends, and yes, again I'm back, and welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I say me because I think that's the northern part of England where I come from. I've still got some of the twang left in my accent. This morning I've just thought I'd make this video. My wife's gone, and she's gone to the forest. Well, she's gone to the mountains actually, which is not far from here, and she's gone to make some potion. I'm not joking. Some anti-hilo potion. Or lotion, I don't know what she wants to call it. But my wife is very superstitious, and so are many people here. And what it is, there's meant to be black magic. And these people have like a magic touch. This is just what I've been told from my wife and other people. I mean, whether I believe it or not is two different things. But I'm just saying what my wife believes in and what she's doing right now. So she's gone to the mountains, and she's gone with her auntie, and they've gone to get some of these herbs, and they mix it all up with I don't know what, actually. I don't know what. And what they do, she does it with my son all the time. When my son goes out and there's a lot of people, she gets this portion that she's made, I suppose, and she'll put it here and here and here, tongue and on the belly, and it's meant to ward off this magic touch. Like I said, I don't know if I believe it or not, but I mean, if I don't, it doesn't matter, and if I do, it doesn't matter. I think what's important is what they believe here, and like I said, it's a very strong superstition. There was a few times I've been out, and there's been like a lot of people, and we've been to. It was like a farmer's market here, and there was a lot of people from the mountains. And my wife, before I went, she did that thing with me. She put it on my tongue and on my stomach, and but they convinced that when they get sick, when they've been meeting people who they don't know, or even people who they do know, my wife anyway, she will do that religiously to me, to my son, and to herself. And they also believe that they don't even have to touch you, they can look at you, these people with this magic touch, these black magic. And I'm sure you guys on here, some of you Filipinos, will know what I'm talking about. Maybe some of the Western people who are my supporters on the channel, maybe you don't know, but it's a very big thing here, very big thing. And I don't know how long she'll be, but she'll bring all of these herbs back. She, bark from a tree and berries that she'll go and collect. And apparently they can only be picked at certain times of the year, and I think now must be that time, because she goes out and she makes quite a lot of it, and she gives it, the local people come here, and my wife just makes it and she gives it to these people. And there's some kind of oil, I don't know what oil it is, it might be coconut oil, and it's mixed in that. It doesn't taste very nice, but then you don't drink it, she just puts it on your tongue. I was going to show you some this morning, but I think she must have it there in her bag. But she puts them in this little. It's got all kinds in it, guys. Really, it's got what I would say bits of twigs and bits of this and bits of that and all kinds of stuff. But like I said, that here, that superstition here is very. They really do truly believe in this. And there's not just that. There's the whack-whacks who live in the trees. I probably got that wrong. I probably pronounced that wrong or something. But it is very, 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 very superstitious. And all around my house, hold on, I'll see if I can show you. She has these plants. These. I don't know what they are. And when I was cutting the grass the other day, I accidentally cut it, and she wasn't happy. But it's starting to grow back. But I'll show you. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Maybe some of you Filipinos know what I'm talking about. Has it grown back? I hope it has. I'll show you. Hold on. So like I said, it's this here. This. I don't know what it is. But she has this, and it's all over the place. She has it at the front of the house, the back of the house, at the side of the house. And I don't know what it's for, but it's for some kind of superstition thing. But yeah, so I just thought I would tell you that. While I'm here, the American lemon's getting, I think that's ready for taking that. When I catch a fish, I will take that. So yeah, friends, it's just, I just thought I'd just say that, because I mean, she's done it a few times, you know, she does it kind of every year or something. She'll go and collect all of these ingredients and she'll make up this, you know, concoction. And today is that day. So I just thought I would just share it with you. Maybe some of you guys can enlighten me as well, because I don't really talk to my wife too much about it, because she thinks I'm mocking it. And I'm not mocking it. It's just, you know, when I'm talking to her about it, I might smile and she thinks I'm mocking it. So maybe you people can enlighten me a little bit more on this. And there's all kinds of traditions and all kinds of yeah, superstitions here. All kinds. And there's also, there's this bird. I think it's a crow, but they call it something else. If you can hear this crow and it croaks in the night, then someone, you know, they think someone's going to die. Well, I must admit, I was out here, what was I out here? Last week, and it did croak and someone did die. But that's probably because where I am is there's many old people here. So maybe it was just coincidence, eh? Maybe it's just coincidence. Maybe, and also there is some tribal people here that have never been to the cities, and they live in the mountains where my wife is going now. And I said to her yesterday about me going, she says, no, you stay there, you know, she will go. I don't think she, you know, I don't know, but she said, no, Stephen, you stay there. Maybe safety reasons, I don't know. Or maybe it's, you know, it might be something to do with if I'm there, it might not work. I don't know. I really don't know. I've got to put these windows in yet, guys. Look, I've started skim coating. I've got to skim coat that. I skim coated the front myself. I did this skim coating. And as you can see, my little boy has been writing on the wall after I skim coated. As you can see. What can you do? What can you do? I suppose I would have been the same when I was that age. But I did all this skim coating here. I've got the front windows in here and the door and that window there and the toilet. So much more to do, guys. So much more to do. Another 7 windows to get yet. Ooh. But it'll come. It'll come. So I just thought I would just say that. It's just a very, 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 very quick video on that. Maybe you guys, like I said, can enlighten me on it. But, oh yeah. There was another thing as well here, where they put salt and garlic by the doors or the windows or something. See anyone here? Maybe she's got, I don't know what she. But I walk out sometimes and I'm like walking in salt. I said, what's this for? And she said, you know, you just, she said, I don't understand, which I don't, you know, I don't understand. But, you know, this is her country, this is her beliefs, and I have to respect that. Whether I think it's all just heebie-jeebie or not, you know, I've got to respect that, and I do. Yes, this is the, I think the typhoon's gone, but you're in Mindanao, so we didn't really get it, but today we've got strong winds and it's going to rain for sure. But I feel sorry for those people who did cop it. It looks absolutely disastrous. The damage up there is phenomenal. I had a look and I thought, my goodness, these poor people. Oh, that's why I like to live here, because here the typhoons seem to miss us. They just seem to miss us. I don't know how or why, but... And I was talking to the local guys here and they said they've never really had a typhoon here, like a bad typhoon, where it's done that much damage. It's they seem to come round and go around and then go north. So they miss us here. We get the heavy winds and the rain sometimes, but that's it really. So that's it, guys. Anyway, I just thought I would just say that because she's gone now, and like it was on my mind, and perhaps you guys can enlighten me. The black magic, the magic touch. So thank you, guys. Take good care. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, please do. And all the normal things, the notification, the like, and share the video. Algorithms. Got to think of the algorithms. Still trying to build the channel. Having a YouTube channel is not easy. It's not easy. Because I don't do videos on drama, you see. I could easily do videos on dramas, you know, for the views, but I'm not all about that. You know, I'd rather just keep it real. And you know, yes, I'm never going to earn any money on YouTube as such, you know, not like some of these other bloggers or vloggers here in the Philippines. They earn lots of money because they create drama. Well, to me, it's not all about that. To me, it's just my take on being here. You know, I don't care what other people do. I certainly don't care what what the foreigners are getting up to here in the Philippines. It doesn't concern me. It never has, and it surely never will. I'm just here for myself and for my family and for my life, you know. And yes, people might think that my videos is not for them, but of course you can't please everybody. And like I said, I just try and keep it real and keep an honest take on my daily life, if you like. My daily vlogs, or every couple of days I put a vlog on there about this and where we are and what we're doing. And I just hope you find it interesting. I know some of you do, and I really do appreciate you subscribing. But I'm never going to create drama videos, guys. You know, that's not for me. That's for the other people who like to create them sort of things. But like I said, this is just a realistic and keeping it honest and keeping it real channel. When we go places, the fishing, obviously you know that I can't go fishing now because it's just absolutely diabolical out at sea. It's impossible even for big boats to go out. In fact, now today I was going to buy some fish for my wife, and the price of fish is sky high because there's not that many boats getting out there because of the storms, because of the this typhoon. So I can't go fishing at the moment, but I will, and I'm going to start doing like tackle videos as well. When I'm making rigs and things like this, I'm going to start doing that. So it's my videos or my content is really about my life, our life. Going fishing. I want to start making videos of making of some rigs and some of the things that I buy to go fishing. Some of the jigs that I use and things like this, and the different rigs I use for different fish. But I'm going to start doing that. And if you'd like me to do that, guys, leave a comment and just give me a bit of what you want to see me do. As long as it's keeping it real. Like I said, no dramas. I'm not one of these people who's going to walk around markets all the time and showing you videos of what they sell in the markets, because other people do that. And to me, that's just not interesting. What would be interesting, I think, is to see my wife doing her kind of cooking. That might be interesting to some. And the herbs that she uses from the garden. Herbs that I've never heard of and seen in my life, but she seems to eat them. But yes, that's what I'm going to start doing. Oh, that's what I do. I just keep it real. Thank you, guys. See you next time. Take good care always. Bye-bye.